Of course, Kansas City is that team that's just a couple of points ahead of them right now.
Well, let's show you the teams that are around the Whitecaps in the Western table, and there they are, side by side. This is the start of a 3-game week for the Whitecaps. 9 points on the table, and wouldn't they love to make a dent and climb up beyond that white line. Teams are heading their way out onto the park now. Hello to TSN1, joining us now from BC Place. Christian Nemeth. But Daniel Shallowy hasn't quite achieved
in the home game against LAFC when Jordi Reyna right from the front set the tone and pressed high. And now Theo, we need to defend better. We need to be better.
All the way Rose with Adnan ahead of him. All that spec. Now he's on the ball with a nice little move like that, a surging run, but the ball went off of him last. We hope to see a lot of that here at BC Place in the coming years.
And we've seen a lot of that this year. Very skillful on the ball. He leads MLS defenders in terms of dribble.
Ramzusi. Andy Rose with a good stretch. Adnan. Organizing. 4-man Whitecap wall, and it does look to be Zusi who goes near post. McMath kept it out barely, and Adnan happily surrenders the game's first corner in minute 13.
Well, they usually say the man
plays it into midfield. Jerso beaten to it by Adnan.
LAFC Central 3. First beat.
Taking on Dallas. Here comes Zelalem. Decent looking ball and very surprising. As we quickly check in with Stu Walters.
Guys, Peter Vermees
asked the question whether it was time for a change for Peter Vermees, but I think that's very premature as the White
perennially SKC, a challenging team to turn this around.
And with all these expansion team, ball is floated into Theo there. Nice little touchdown to the Iraqi international. Hard to argue with his involvement. Those kinds of players again.
I was lucky in those days. Yeah, that was
Ducey, and it's a good run by Jerso. Good cut by Jerso, and it's in the back of the net, and it will be a goal for Jerso as the Whitecaps tried to keep it off the line, but Jerso Fernandez has goal number 1 on the season and 14 in Major League Soccer.
And you hate to go too far back because, you know, there's mistakes in that play right there, but this comes from a throw-in for the Whitecaps. Played into Inbaum. He doesn't control it. SKC quick on the break. They earned the corner kick from it. And as they did last week, the Whitecaps struggle from corner kicks. McMath can only get it as far as the edge of the area. And in the second phase, unchallenged, Jerso is able to take it inside, cut inside of Rose. It's a good strike towards goal. Not a lot on it. And perhaps that kind of fooled Ali Adnan, is that it didn't have the pace as he got his feet a little wrong there. Goes off the left toe of Adnan and into the goal. And a disappointing start here for Vancouver.
It's been a little bit on the listless side, and it's really does look like the Whitecaps of these last 5 games or so. There's no real cutting edge going forward, and then defensively they just haven't been sharp enough. And you brought up the great point there about see officially if it's a goal for Jerso or an own goal left. And now he'll get it closed down by Zusi. Reyna. Short to Reyna. Ali Adnan, top of the box. And PC got well under it. Looks to the heavens.
Another one they were working on yesterday in training is to try to find that open.
That is the only goal of the match so far, and it forces the White. Gutierrez trying to play the ball in behind Adnan. Plays a super weighted pass to Jerso, who wins another corner off Ali Adnan. And if you have to rate that battle right now, it's Jerso, the man who is leading it quite easily.
Yeah, he's been excellent here, and he's hurt and down on the ground.
Intricate work to get it to Arise, and now Ali Adnan closed down immediately by Jerso. Gives away a foul. He has been very good, Jerso, in trying to close down Ali Adnan. A little bit of a warning here.
Yeah, you don't often see a man marking job.
Andy Rose looks to be okay after that clash of heads with Croiset. Perhaps footsteps he didn't hear at the beginning of the season when everything was still new to him. Barcelona when Pep was there, as here comes Adnan. Maybe this is a chance for the Whitecaps. Nice little turn by Jordi Reyna, whose shot is on target, but again, just didn't have the velocity to beat Timilia.
Opportunity for the Whitecaps the other way.
You can fool the referee, but far between from the big Uruguayan. Is that little flick towards Ali Adnan? Barat got back and
set the tone to start the second half.
Well, let's find out. Here is Marco Santos with Stu Walters. Side. And our referee, Rami Tushan, gets the second half underway.
Wherever they can, rather than just fill holes for the sake of it.
Like Ali Adnan, who stumbles as he foul, and he nearly gave the Whitecaps the level. It's Ali Adnan, diving header, ball bobbling around, still not. Prevented the Whitecaps from leveling.
The single most important game of the year for the Whitecaps, a home game against a division rival that you need to leapfrog.
And finds Ali Adnan. Is this the way home for the Whitecaps to create chances? A surging run from their left back.
Inbaum, not a big figure in there, but wins the free kick because of good from Sporting Kansas City. That's the frustration, of course, when you're trying to press as a good passing team yesterday, trying to hit the big man at the back post.
Ball was decent in. Ali Adnan as he's going to get past Elie. He's going to get around Barat. He's going to tap it in. Oh! From Vancouver. Again, Adnan with the cross. Elie got a touch. Rizzo doing a little bit of jawing, and the referee will put an end to that right now.
Winner last week against Chicago, and he's been pretty good here.
Good ball from Ali Adnan to pick out Reina. Forward. Ali Adnan to his left. Driving run. Again, looking Zusi, and Ali Adnan was beaten for it there. A little cutback. The Whitecaps will retrieve it, and it's around Jerzo this time. Long loping stride into Reina, and a good effort. It just goes over the top. Not a bad effort. Beasler. That'll be Ali Adnan's. To the wall. It's
Adnan doesn't quite get his feet right. It was a good move from Jersu to cut in on that occasion, but a giveaway.
Sensing a little bit of momentum here. Tim Melia has Adnan in support. Can the Whitecaps conjure something up? Adnan in the penalty area will earn the Whitecaps a corner.
It was a difficult one to stay in, but
Adnan hoisting it in. Rose was there. The ball bumbling around. It's razzle-dazzle. Adnan keeps it alive. Scoring prowess here today as Adnan gives it to Reina. The left fullback just did not look across the line, and we're inside the final 10. Tybert floating it out to Adnan. Ali Adnan. Jerzo closing down, and the flag goes up for offside.
Been the knock on Fanudo. Oftentimes looks a spark, gets control of the ball in the front.
Good read by Ali Adnan. Reina and Adnan. They've looked to be the most dangerous. That was a poor ball, though, at Zusaf.
Yeah, I think he deserves one. Man of the match for Kansas City today.
Problems the minute he stepped onto the park.
And that Galaxy game was the only one.
It's a tough period, and we knew it was going to be a difficult schedule. And the Whitecaps are having a Mark Dos Santos and his staff. Very proud guy, very competitive and fun. One goes to Ali Adnan.
And he'll miss the next game because of that, having just missed against LAFC. So that's a blow to the Whitecaps. He won't be available in New England. Jerso again, the man who take more pieces. They're hoping that the fans will be patient because it can't happen overnight. Dannings, Kansas City.
One final look at the watch, and the final whistle sounds at BC Place as the Whitecaps